This week, we use ESP to read invisible dice. That's two things that don't exist. This episode featuring Zero Disintegrations, brought to you by Carbonite. Welcome to a world that rains beer and snows frozen cocktails. Scam School, the only show dedicated to social engineering at the bar and on the street. I'm your host, Brian Brushwood, and this week we have special guest Diamond Jim Tyler back to show you how you can use psychic ESP to control invisible dice in other people's minds. That's right, I just said that sentence. All right, guys, here's the thing. Jim has this one that still I do not understand, and I want him to teach it to you guys so that I can figure the freaking thing out.
All right.
Go for it, go for it.
First, we're going to do the effect. Right?
Okay, yes, of course.
All right. Brought these along with me. I don't know if you've ever seen these before. Those are beautiful. Invisible dice. And
John is very impressed.
Take the dice, Mike, if you would, and roll them.
It's a 6 and a 3.
No, I'm not believing this. Roll them one more time.
Now it's a 3 and a 6.
Oh, wow. One more time. What are the odds?
It's a 5 and 4.
Okay, so they're not loaded.
Oh, they're loaded. If you can see them, you are definitely loaded.
Somebody's loaded. Now I want you to pick up the dice one more time and roll them this time, but don't call out the numbers. Don't tell us what you rolled.
But like visualize what they are though, right?
Visualize the
definitely
numbers
visualize
and how you roll them. What the
With your
numbers are.
fingers.
Okay?
It's not my fingers this time.
Now remember both of the numbers, but pull one of the die closer to you. So now you have a die in front of you.
Yep.
Right.
Concentrate on that number and multiply it by 2 in your mind, times 2.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
Now you're going to add 5 to it.
Yeah.
All right.
Now whatever that new number is in your mind,
Yeah.
multiply it by 5.
Got it.
Okay. Now the number that you didn't use,
Yeah.
that you cast aside, add that to the number that's in your mind now.
All right, you got a final number.
You got a big number,
Yeah.
final number.
It's not that big. It's only 39.
Okay, 39 is your new number.
That's right.
No way that any of us could have known that. Well, what's interesting to me, not so much that you thought of that number as to what you rolled. You rolled a 1 and a 4?
Yeah.
Wow. But do you know how I knew that?
Because it's all math and
No, because you left the dice sitting on the table.
He's what?
You left the dice on the table.
Oh, yeah. All right, look, do you guys want to learn how to do this one?
Yeah.
All right, well then friggin' toast our sponsors. Look, we're all guys here, except for the ladies who watch Scam School. We're very ladylike guys in a weird kind of way. The point is we're all lazy. We don't want to have to do our own work. We don't want to have to earn our own beverages. We just want to do tricks and amuse the happy people and drink for free. You know who else supports lazy people? Carbonite. Carbonite wants you to be lazy. They don't want you to have to think about backing up your important documents or files when your computer explodes, because it's gonna explode. Happens sooner or later. All computers explode. It's a law. It's Newton's law of exploding computers. And the point is, when it happens, you can be like, whatevs, I signed up for Carbonite, and all my data was magically backed up to the cloud, where it will live forever. That's why I'm busy drinking at the bar. And the best part is, you can get an entire year's worth of coverage for only $59, and if you sign up for a free trial using promo code SCAMSCHOOL, when you do buy it, you'll be able to get 2 months absolutely free, and you will be lazy at the bar, not thinking about backing up your data. Because that's handled by Carbonite. All right, so we obviously heard all the steps as you walked through them, but walk us through, like, what did you do? Because to take the random number 39 and suddenly know it was a what and a what?
All you have to do is, once you know their final number, is subtract 25.
And what do you do? What does that give you?
So if
So
we
39.
subtract 25, and the way I like to do it,
14.
yeah, the way I like to do it, because sometimes you're drinking, they're drinking, and it's loud, you forget, you may not. I'll subtract 10 and 10 and then 5.
Yeah, okay.
So I know it's 29, 19, and then I subtract 5, that gives me 14. And the first digit tells you the number that they started with, 1, and the number that he didn't use.
So you even know which
Without
dice
fail?
they
Yes,
had.
yes.
Okay, so I'll try it with John, all right?
Okay.
Okay, so you got 2 numbers.
Yes.
Pull one of them towards you. Promise me you'll remember both of them. In fact, just to be clear, just whisper to Bill what the 2 numbers are and which one you're pulling. That way I know, that way we lock it in, because sometimes people can't remember.
That is kind of hard. 7 is not a valid dice number.
Okay, all right.
Damn it.
All right, so you got, all right. The one that's pulled towards you.
Yes.
I want you to multiply times 2.
Yes.
And then I want you to add 5.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, good. Now I want you to multiply your new number times 5.
It's not an app.
You got it?
Okay, got it.
And then finally, whatever your latest number is, add whatever this other dice is to it.
Okay.
And you have a final number in your head,
Yes.
which is
76.
Billy.
Yeah.
And that means you had a 5 and a 1.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing! That's like magic, dude. That's awesome. All right, look, thank you so much, Diamond Jim. This is badass.
welcome.
I love you. Please marry me.
All right, you guys want to just see something for fun?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, check these out. I have some dice. You can do this with any dice, anytime, anywhere. Going to show you some of the dice that most people do not know. And that is that if you add the front numbers to the back numbers on dice, it always equals the same number.
See, he knows.
Yeah, it's
That's
called
a
the
hacker
rule of
for you.
7. Have you guys ever heard of this?
First time.
It's one of the ways they check the dice in casinos to see if they're authentic. So if you have 2 dice, 2 times 7 is 14. The backs and the front should always equal 14. So if you have 9 on this side, you're gonna have 5 on this side.
Wow.
9 and 5 is 14, right? That's not magic, that's just the way dice are made. Now, for instance, what's a different way that I can roll a 9 with an ordinary pair of dice?
I know 5 and 4. Wait, that was you stole my answer.
Yeah. 5 and 4. That's the only
Mr.
other
Know-It-All.
way. So yeah, 4 and 5. Now, I want you to fill those, and you see that they're not stickers, it's not magnets.
Yeah.
You can actually feel the little indentations.
Absolutely.
That's important. So you got 9 on this side, 5 on this side, 9 and 5 is 14. We
14.
established 4 and 5 is another way to roll 9. Here's how I'm going to change this to 4 and 5, and here's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to slide these 2 out of the middle of the 6, so it'll look like a 4. I'm going to place them strategically on the 3, so it looks like a 5.
Of course you are.
And you'll know I'm really doing what I say I'm doing because I'm going to leave the 3-2 on this side.
Okay.
Watch. Just like that, I just did it. So now you've got the 4, 5
Son of a bitch, what?
on this side, 3-2 on this side.
That's amazing.
Well, what's amazing, if you shake the dice, they go right back to normal again. That gets better. Look, I'll do it again. So you got 2, 3 on this side. You got 5 on this side, 9 on this side. 5 and 9 is 14.
14, yeah.
What's another way to roll a 5 with dice?
1 and 4.
1 and 4. Very good.
He did.
So watch, I'll slide these 2 over here. That'll be a 4 and that'll be a 1. And I'll leave the 6-3. Watch. Just like that. That's the magic of halitosis.
That's not even. That's not even.
And look, even if you rotate the dice like this, that doesn't change what's on the back of the dice, like some people think. Now you notice the 1 is closest to my wrist. You've all heard the saying in magic that the hand is quicker than the eye. Have you heard that?
Sure.
It's been proven. That's why there's so many black eyes.
Yes.
Well, anyway,
Guys.
notice the one closest to my wrist. Watch it. So jump to the end, and that's as fast as I can do it.
Dude, get out of town. Give it up for Diamond Jim Tyler, dude. That's amazing.
Treat me like any other celebrity.
Dude, Diamond Jim's stuff is absolutely amazing. Why don't you check out his book, Bamboozlers, and the downloadable app as well for more stuff just like this. And while we're talking about buying loot, scamschoolbook.com. We're talking over 80 effects, the best parts of Scam School, all rolled up into one volume, over an hour of audio commentary, 40 plus videos, links to all of the episodes. I'm telling you, man, this is the distilled knowledge of Scam School pumped straight into your brain hole. And of course, if you want to suggest your favorite bar scam, write me directly at brian@revision3.com. Hit us up on the forums at scamschool.tv. And next week, you're not going to want to miss it because we're going to have a vote. Does my hair look more like Sonic the Hedgehog, Guile from Street Fighter, or that dude from Trigun with the answer? None of those. I look like an onion.